What's up, y'all? Welcome back to MSM Audio. I'm Tim. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is my review of Native Instruments Glaze 2 from their Play series. It's a vocal synthesizer. I just believe this is creativity at its finest. It's one of my favorite plugins. I enjoyed the first plugin or the first series of Glaze. Reason being because the samples are quality. They give you a good amount of control for sound shaping, and everything you could possibly ask for. They have custom chord presets that are mapped to the keys on your keyboard. You can create harmonies and use vocals in interesting and creative ways. As you can see here, each preset is layered between layer A and layer B. Today I'm just going to cover this main browser page and the effects page. I'm going to cover the sound page, sequencer, macros, and settings pages separately because there's just so much that you can do. Each page has a number of different opportunities to sound shape and just create something different. So I want to give each page the proper attention. So again, you have layer A, layer B. You can, if you don't like layer A, you can turn it off, leave it on. You can hit the search option here to change the sample and find something that you like. You can do it on both sides, A or B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some samples before I begin, just to get a feel for what's here, and then I'll choose one that I liked off top, just off initial exploration, and get started. So let's just start with bass. This is She Deep, okay? Did it load? Hold on, here we go. All right, let's go to chord. This is Don't Go. And down here, you have about 6 macros. You have a balance parameter, and you can tune it to either full left or full right side or somewhere in between for a good balance between both layers. Okay, let's go to FX. Let's go to Egg Drop. It's interesting. Keys, let's go, let's try yams. What else? Let's go to lead, sweet potato. One shot, sibling. It's interesting. Pad, let's go to Beautiful Chaos. Let's do one more. Let's go Riff and Run, Flavory. So, and I'll be honest, just off of initial comparison between Glaze 2 and the first series, I like the first series samples better so far. I'm sure as I get deeper in the glaze too, that might change. But again, it doesn't matter to me because again, the samples are quality, and really the presets are just there to give you an idea, some inspiration, and you're supposed to take that and then start your sound shaping journey and just create something just crazy. And you have all these macros here, 6 macros, and again, you have your sound page, effects page, you have a sequencer to play with, macros. So the possibilities are endless. So when you're working with quality samples, they have custom chord presets. I mean, it's just so much that you can do. So one preset I came across that I did like was in the chord section. Let's take a listen. Let me go back to the browser page. So I did like this one. And then you can go far right, hear how that sounds, and then far left for layer A, which is where I kept it. So from there, you can just, again, if you don't like either of the layer sounds, you can go in and change them, start exploring and experimenting. So let's just go through some of the macros here, the default macros, and just start playing around. And a cutoff macro here. This looks like a vibrating chorus. Some flare. Alright, some saturation. Reverb. And some delay. So again, your sound shaping journey begins, and there's plenty to play with between sample selection, macros, your balance between the two layers, and of course, one of my favorites, the randomizer. Like, I typically go here as a last solution if I can't find anything, or if I just want to have a different start point. Love a randomizer because it just takes all of the parameters and just puts anything out there, and sometimes you find a happy accident, and that's probably one of the best things you can ever ask for. So let's move on to the effects page, and again, between the macros and now all the different effects, like, you can do this all day. Let me start with let's just go to flare. 3 options for flare, through zero, scan. Let's see if we can hear the difference. Let's just play with some of the parameters and see how it sounds. Okay. What else we have here? Let's try some filters. And hold on. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Let's try vibrate. Depth. Have different types. What else do we have? Saturation. We have classic, enhanced, drums. Let's hear it. Reverb. Pre-delay. Some delay options. And then, of course, you have your EQ sections here for each layer. So, again, this is just a beginning. You have your macros, each of these effects chains, effects in the chain, which you can rearrange also if you want to change the order of the effects chain. And yeah, it's off to the races now. Now you can get into the next phases, sound, play with the sequencer, change the macros, and it's a long journey. This was my initial review of Native Instruments Glaze 2. In the next video, I'll review the sound page, and that's where things really start to get interesting. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all on the next one. MSM Audio.